Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a piping hot cup of coffee in your hand right now because I have the best cool BQ60 infrared red light therapy light. So this right off the bat is a 660 and 850 nm. We have a high irradiance output, multiple applications, multifunction control system. Now as we get this out, just like all my videos, top link in the description box below will be this exact same red light where you guys can read more about it and pick it up yourself after the video is done. Let's go ahead and get it on out. If you're not familiar with red light therapy, I am very intrigued. I've been doing my research and looking forward to putting this to use. The power consumption is 100 watt. The LED counts are a dual chip 60. The therapy area is targeted back and legs. The EMF level is 0 EMF at 6 inches. And the weight of the unit is only 4.67 pounds. Okay, and looking at the irradiance levels in the treatment area here, there is a little graph on the back here. Let me go ahead and bring it forward here. You guys can pause that. Now the panel width is 8.2 inches and the panel length is 13 inches. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the unit here. You have a nice instruction manual as we can see right here. Go ahead and give that a read over. And let's go ahead and bring out the light right here. You also have your power plug right here and some accessories. Let's get these out. All right, coming into this little pouch right here, looks like we've have some carabiners here and some nylon rope. That would be to like hang it up above you. We also have like a steel clip mount right here. They do provide some small goggles as well if you're used to sun tanning beds. Very similar over the eye goggles for eye protection. And your nice long power plug. That is a grounded plug if you are wondering. And then our light right here. Take a look at that. Nice finish to it. Go ahead and flip it over here. This is where your power plug inserts right here. On the bottom, you do have some pads right here. So if you want to go ahead and just set that up. Let's say if you're working at your desk and you want to go ahead and get some red light therapy while you're working. Again, you have your little handle on the top of it right here as well. Coming over here to this side, you have your power button, your red button, your NIR button, and it looks like a timer button function here, with a digital LCD display here. And then on the back here, you do have your fan for ventilation, as well as your stand, which is adjustable. And then you just tighten up your knobs here and here if you want to get a nice little angle for your red light right there. All right, let's begin testing. All right, I've been using the red light for several days now. I did just go on a ski trip, and so I haven't used it for the last couple of days. But I do really like the size of it, and obviously if you're kind of in between, should I get the bigger one by the company or this one? You could always start off with this one. If you like red light therapy, of course, then purchase their larger one. But this is really good for like lower back, upper back, stomach, side, thighs, legs, etc. It's a good size. So what I particularly do is, this is up a little bit higher, but I do like this, right? So you do have your little stand in the back right here. Obviously, if I'm going to be facing this direction, I'd want to be using my eye goggles right here for eye protection. But this would be absolutely fantastic to be able to get my chest right up here if I have inflammation, want to get into my muscles, especially after some good chest workouts. But what I have been doing, because it's just the kind of convenience factor, now you don't have to do it that long. I typically do it for about maybe 20-minute sessions or so, and not every day. Some people do it every day, but this will just kind of give you a little example. So let's just say this was a little bit lower on my computer chair and I'm at my stand-up desk like this, but let's just say for this instance of this example, it's right behind me right here. So I'm at my stand-up desk, I'm working at my stand-up desk, I'm facing the computer, so I'm not looking directly at the lights. Obviously, you could see a hue of red behind you, but that's not going to affect your eyes. So I'm looking at the screen, I'm at my stand-up desk, and it's hitting my back as I'm working at my stand-up desk. Super convenient. It's not intrusive. Now, if I'm going for my chest or something like that, and I don't want to look at the red lights, then obviously maybe do that for your morning prayer time, devotion time, where you're just kind of praying. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to be at my stand-up desk like looking over it as the lights are pouring in my eyes. Now, with that said, there's actually some new research. Now, do your own research, please. But I actually read a couple articles There's one holistic doctor. She's in California, and they implement red light therapy for skin cancer, not obviously the bad one, but like basal cell. Again, do your own research, but they're implementing that with basal cell skin cancer, which I actually have some spots on my back. I've already seen the dermatologist. It's nothing serious, praise the Lord. But seeing if red light therapy can be more of a holistic approach. If that is something that you do have, also try apple cider vinegar and vitamin C crystals. But again, I'm seeing a dermatologist. She's looking it over. And if there's anything serious, of course, I'm going to have her do her job regarding that. Anyway, just keep that in mind with red light therapy as well. And I need to test this a little bit more, but the first night I actually used the light, I actually slept really well. Again, read what other people are saying about it. Top link in the description box below. People are using red light therapy on their dogs. Do be careful with their eyes though. Again, there maybe needs to be a little bit more research around red light inside your eyes. Some people do, some people rather have the goggles. Totally understandable, but do your own research regarding that. But for sleep, for skin cancer, being able to penetrate through, again, right now I've actually had a sore chest, maybe a light tear right in my armpit. I did a crazy workout. And sometimes if I do a very light tear, I inflame it a little bit more because sometimes I push through, like I injure my shoulder, my forearm boxing, and I just kind of push through it. So I'm hoping more use of red light therapy will help that inflammation and just rebuild and heal quicker. Who doesn't like that as you get a little bit older? So I didn't want to blind the camera, but obviously we're going to show you some examples with it on. So again, the back of it does have that fan, which is really nice. And then you have your touch buttons once again. So you could just do red or you could do NIR at the same time. And then of course your timer mode here. So let's go ahead and hit the timer mode. There's 5, 10, 20, 30, 45, and I think it goes back to regular there. So it doesn't look like you can change that time, and it does give you about a 5-second countdown before it does turn on. We'll show you that right now as the red lights turn on. Of course, you could turn off the NIR, so now we're just on red. We turn off the red, we turn on the red, we turn on the NIR, and we have 5-minute countdown timer. And then as it's actually going, you can actually bump it up. So I just put it on 20 minutes. I do my computer work, it hits my back. Or again, I have my eyes closed right now, but I could stand in front of this and just kind of place my arms there and just kind of relax, especially at nighttime. Or take advantage of it. Again, my eyes are closed right now. I'm just kind of talking to the camera. But I do this, and sorry if I didn't explain that earlier, I do this with my shirt off. So it really penetrates through my skin. Obviously, I'm not having my shirt off right now for the review, but I do this with my shirt off at my stand-up desk, or I would do this with my shirt off right now. Or if you're just trying to hit your face, then just hit your face. But you might as well get your chest because I do work out pretty heavy and I do like to have it penetrate through my muscles. Another thing is watch television and do it. If you're worried about neighbors, draw your blinds. Let me turn this off real quick. And it turns off pretty quick as well. And the machine is very quiet. It's not intrusive. That fan is not powerful. And I do want to explain that as that light's hitting you, even though I am very close, it's a slight warmth to it, so it's not hot, but it is very nice and slightly warm, especially on a little chilly day. That's going to be very nice. Now, some people are a little bit concerned about their neighbors, especially at nighttime. No one's going to see a red light therapy through the windows during the daytime. Some people don't care at all, but some people aren't used to it, so they're like, what are they doing over there? What's with the hue of that red light? It's getting more and more popular, so people are kind of understand that now, like, oh, okay, neighbor Bob is running his red light therapy. If you don't want to just stand here for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then do it while you're watching TV, on your back, working, like I already said, on your thigh, and you could just kind of look over, or you could even just like place something underneath your neck if you're on the couch, so it's not like reflecting up into your eyes, like a pillow. Just kind of put like a pillow right here on your chest as it's hitting your legs, calf muscles, etc. There's a lot of benefits to it. And also, if you don't have a large desk like this, remember you do have the hanging hooks where you can hang it up. That way you can take advantage of it straight on without having to use the little tilt stand mount right here, as we can see. So, summary is I definitely enjoyed the red light. I will be testing this further for more long-term duration, but I do like the size, and if I like the continued benefits of it, then I am definitely going to look into the larger light by the company as well. Once again, top link in the description box below will be this exact same model as with their larger one. Overall, it's a thumbs up in my book, but just like all my videos, please don't go into debt for anything that I do make a video about. If you do have the cash and it does intrigue you, please go ahead and purchase on away. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button on your way out, helps the channel. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as well as DIY home build projects, tech reviews, and more. We will see you on the next video. My name is Chris. Take care for now. Bye-bye.